If you're trying to make vintage samples, I'm here to help. Today I'm gonna break down this sample I've made a couple days ago, and I'm gonna try and explain everything I did and the tough process behind it. So yeah. The first thing I started with were these keys from Analog Lab, these stage keys. They sound like this. For effects, I use an preamp and wow control just to degrade the sound, an EQ to cut the low frequencies and these two frequencies because they were too overwhelming on the ear, an spring reverb, and a delay. And I think I turned down the blend knob, which is like the mix knob in this plugin. The next sound I got is this bass, this one-shot bass, which I got from this one-shot kit, and the pattern looks like this. You got the idea. The next sound I use is this trumpet from CRX Brass, this preset exactly, and it sounds like this. As you can see, I messed with the velocity. I think I actually played it on the keyboard, but the thing is that the velocity is not all the way up. It kind of makes it accentuate some notes. And for effects, I use an equalizer to cut out the high frequencies, a spring reverb with this preset, and delay tape. I think I turned down the dry wet knob, and vintage chorus, which is a stock FL plugin. You should check it out because it's really nice. It's an Juno simulation, and an Echo Boy with this reverb preset down here, this tape room, just to make it more ambient and in the back. The next sound I got is this glockenspiel from Nami's kit, and every time you use a one shot, make sure to do this. To turn down the tech, 100% hold, 0% decay, 0% sustain, and 0% release. What this does is basically when you stop playing a note, it starts playing the sound, and the pattern looks like this. As you can hear, there is a lot of delay, and I used two Echo Boys, this tape room again, this default preset with 1/4 note, the shaper box, sidechain effect, and this Wolf compressor with the sad whirly preset. The next thing are the vocals, which I recorded myself. First of all, when I recorded them, I used this Autotune Access. This knob turned all the way up, and I changed the key to the key of the sample. The vocal sounds like this. Got the idea. As you can hear, the vocals are over processed, and I started off with this vocal bender, which is basically a little alter boy but from Waves. I like this more. With the format turned to almost 700 cents. On effect rack, I use this color vocal chain a lot, like it, I don't know, it makes it sound vintage. This equalizer cut the lows, a bit of the highs, and to boost the mids and the highs. This again vintage chorus, this vintage verb with the I think ambience preset, but it doesn't show right now. This Valhalla delay, it was a preset from here but I don't remember which one, and the Wolf compressor. And what I usually do, I process the vocals different if I want to stack them, and for the high pitch vocals it's basically the same effects but used differently. Like the vocal bender, it's pitched down 500 cents. Again, the same effect rack preset, the same equalizer, vintage chorus, vintage verb, Valhalla delay with a different preset. I think this one was the preset, Wolf compressor again, and the shaper box with the same sidechain effect. And then I went through some perk kits and I found this perk loop in Alhaq's Percussion Breaks Volume 3, this one. and I chopped it up a bit. And after that I got this snap from XY Skit, this finger snap, and together they sound like this. And you know, if it's a vintage sample, you gotta add some crackle noise, and I added 2 of them from Nami's kit. And after that I added some accents. Gami and Fiore's Colors one shot kit is here in this folder, and it sounds like this in this perk. And for this perk, as you can see, I changed the mode to Stretch Pro, and I basically format shifted an octave up. And for the intro, I took the trumpet from here and I put it in the beginning, and I took a part of the perk loop. So after I arranged the sample, I turned it into an audio file, this one right here. And the first thing I did was change the mode to stretch mode and pitch it down to semitones. And for the final effects, usually when I pitch down my samples, I use this exciter because kinda brings out the transients on effect rack with this basic vintage punch, which is basically an filter and an amp simulation. This good hertz mid-side plugin to make the sample wider on Shoot 2 with this preset. I use this preset all the time. Let's mod on the master. Of course, when you load the preset, it will look something like this, but I do this every time. I put it on hard mode and I turn down the depth to like 3 dB. And the final plugin I use is this new old Warble. It's basically like an RC20 color, but I don't know, I like it more. And I use this edge knob, a little bit of high cut, a little bit of low cut, this dirt knob, and again a little bit of wow and flutter. Thanks everybody for watching, and let me know in the comments below what type of content you want me to make, those kind of silent cookups, or you want me to do more of these breakdowns where I explain everything and I actually show everything. So yeah, hope you like this one, and I see you in the next one.